So here is another example, and this time it's subtraction. So it's 5a squared plus 9a minus 3. And it's minus, and that's what gives us the subtraction, the minus in front of the second parentheses. So minus 6a squared minus a plus 2. Now, once again, just like example 1, there isn't anything in front of the first parentheses, so we just remove those parentheses. Nothing happens, we just remove the parentheses. It's 5a squared plus 9a minus 3. Now, here's where the difference comes in. This time we have a minus in front of the second parentheses. So what we'll do, because it's a minus, is we'll get rid of the minus here itself, but we're going to change the sign of everything that follows. Okay, so we're going to change the sign of everything that's in this parentheses. So 6a squared now is going to become minus 6a squared. Minus a is going to become plus a, and plus 2 becomes minus 2. Now all those signs changed. The 6a squared became minus 6a squared, the minus a became plus a, the plus 2 became minus 2. All of them changed. And the reason they changed was because there was a minus in front of the parentheses. Okay? Now the minus itself goes away. We've deleted that minus. But before it goes away, it changes the sign of everything inside the second parentheses. Okay, so now let's identify the different types, the different sets of like terms. So we have 5a squared, and here's another a squared. We have a 9a. We can use a black pen for that, 9a. And we have a plus a here. And then we can use, let's say, the light blue for the ordinary numbers. Okay, so we've got it just like we had before. And now we're going to group the like terms together. So we have, for the a squareds, we have 5a squared minus 6a squared. For the a's, we have plus 9a and plus a. And for the regular numbers, we have negative 3 and negative 2. Okay. So now we're going to work on each set of like terms. So 5a squared minus 6a squared. Those are different signs. Okay, now they're a squared, so the answer is going to be an a squared. They have different signs, so that means it's subtraction. 5 from 6 is 1a squared, but 6 was bigger, so you keep the sign in front of the 6, which was a minus sign. Okay, remember, when they have different signs, you keep the sign of the bigger number. Okay, let's move on to the a terms. So we had plus 9a and plus a. Now remember, that's 1a. Okay, so there's an invisible 1 here. You can draw it in. We have that invisible 1 there. Okay, so 9a plus 1a, that's going to be 10a plus 10a. Okay, and the plus is needed. Okay, the plus is required here. Plus 10a. And then the regular numbers, negative 3 minus 2. Well, those are the same signs, minus and minus. The same signs means add the numbers, so it's going to be 5, and we keep the sign, so it's going to be minus 5. Now, let's put everything together. And it's going to be negative 1a squared. Well, remember, if we have a 1 in front of a number, if we have a 1 in front of a variable, we often drop the 1. So this is going to be just negative a squared. If you want to write negative 1a squared, that's fine. But usually, if there's a 1 in front of a variable, we drop the 1. So negative a squared plus 10a minus 5. Okay, and there are no more like terms, so we are finished. We don't try and add anything else. We don't go negative a squared plus 10 minus 5 is 5a. Nothing like that at all. We can't add the 5 to the 10a. This piece, the 10a, has an a. The negative 5 doesn't, so we can't add them. We leave it like this. We're finished here.